It is here. The infant update that everyone has been waiting for like 2 months is finally here. I did have some issues updating my EA app, so if you did, it wasn't just you. It was like the entire EA app people. My sister managed to get it really, really quickly. Lucky her, because she was straight away there. But I was out, so by the time I got home, literally 20 minutes later, I couldn't download it. So it took me about an hour to actually be able to get into the EA app to download it. So if you have the issues, it wasn't just you. It was everyone. Absolutely everyone. But infants, it's going to change the way that everything is even done in the game. And a lot of people I've seen are going to be doing the 100 baby challenge. I am not going to be doing that because that sounds awful. I haven't done it with regular babies. I'm not going to do it with infants. But I did build a house ready for 100 baby challenge though. So let's get into a speed build. Okie dokie. So I built the house on this lot in Oasis Springs. It doesn't really fit in with the aesthetics of Oasis Springs. I wanted to build just like a regular house, like it could kind of fit in different worlds, and I think it'll fit into the world for the DLC, the new one that's coming out soon. I think it'll fit into that quite nicely because it's a very like rustic, just family home. It's kind of suburban-y, but it's also kind of like UK new build, which is kind of my aesthetic when it comes to building houses. But anyway, built just a standard house. Whenever I see these 100 baby challenge houses, I always see like these massive, just like open plan, like a million beds lined up down. It's just like a massive bungalow basically. I never see like an actual regular looking 100 baby challenge house. And although this one is a little bit out of the norm, it's not entirely like regular. It is still a bit weird. It's still possible, and like if you wanted to change this into like a regular household, it would be fairly easy to do so. I believe it is 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, which is a lot. And you know what? Actually, it's really cheap. I don't think it's a starter home. I'm pretty sure it's something like maybe 28,000. But considering it's a 4-bedroom, 3 bathroom house, I'm pretty sure it can sleep. I'm trying to do quick maths in my head. I think it can sleep like 10 Sims at the same time. Obviously, you can only have 9, not 9. You can have 8 at a time. But I'm pretty sure it can sleep like up to 10 Sims. The thing with the 100 baby challenge, although I haven't done it myself, I do know that it's very handy to have extra beds available at all times. So I've got like a load of extra beds just in case. Like there's 3 bassinets in the mum's room. Actually, you know, got a double bed there. Actually, it should probably fit like 10 Sims in here. 3 bassinets in the mum's room. There's 3 toddler beds, which I will be going in after the speed build is finished showing to like change the furniture around to the infant stuff, like actual cribs and things. But yeah, 3 toddler beds. No, 3 bassinets, 3 toddler beds, which will be, I'm gonna change that to like 2 toddler beds and 1 crib, or maybe 3 toddler beds and 1 crib. There are 3 beds in 1 room, like a bunk bed and a single bed. And then there's also another room with 2 beds in it. So there's a lot of different rooms. I think you need to. And it is obviously handy to have extra beds around in general, just because you never know how many kids you're going to have. And I did 3 bassinets just in case you do have triplets, which is why I also did 3 toddler beds just in case you have 3 triplets. But yeah, I might change. Actually, what I might do is I'm probably going to use the toddler bed / crib that can be converted, so it's like the more modern looking one. It will fit with this build, I think, because this isn't like a very like old traditional looking build. It is quite a modern-ish build. It's kind of like a regular old build, so it should fit in with the build pretty well, and that way it's just easier so you can keep converting it. And I think you need level 3 handiness skill to convert the crib into a toddler bed. So I'll have like kind of the base toddler bed, and I might maybe put like the movable one around just so you can literally move it around or whatever. I'll probably do that, but we'll go into it and we'll kind of work at the logistics later on. But yeah, the infants look really cute, but they look like a nightmare. I watched James Turner's video today of him doing the 7 infant challenge, which is just obviously self-explanatory, 1 sim, 7 infants. And his sim nearly died. He managed to bug the game somehow to give him 2 nannies, as well as Kyle came round to visit, which is a guy from the expansion pack. It was a lot, so that's fun. But yeah, like it's gonna be interesting to say the least. You might notice I put like a weird fridge in the it's like a shop bakery fridge thing. And again, I haven't ever done the 100 baby challenge because no thank you, but I do know a few little tricks for it. Ignore that, I pressed the wrong button. I do know a few little tricks for it. So that little fridge, toddlers can just go up to it and take food out of it, and it is a fridge, so the food won't spoil. in regular gameplay, I tend to just like serve food, put it in the fridge, and then like I'll just open up the fridge every now and then and like bring the whole dish to the toddler. Toddler will take one and I'll put it back in the thing. But for the 100 baby challenge, especially if you are having like twins and triplets a lot, that just get really annoying. So having like a load of food, like if you're able just to like make a load of like servings of dinner, like salads and mac and cheese and stuff, having that available just in a fridge should be really, really easy to deal with. So toddlers, in theory, from what I know, toddlers should be able to just walk up and grab one out of the fridge, and that should make things a lot easier. That is get to work though, so if you don't have get to work, then unfortunately you can't use that. I did try and make the bones of the house base game, so like the windows, walls, and the triple style. I did try to make like most of the house base game, like where I could, like furniture mainly is base game. There are some things like rugs and decorations that aren't base game, but like it's, for the most part, you should be able to use this no problem when it comes to, you know, like downloading this if you wanted to. Like I said, I'm pretty sure everything apart from like decorations and things are just base game items, which yeah, it should be fairly easy and user friendly for everyone to get if you wanted to. But again, it's just kind of like that bed, for example. I'm pretty sure that's pet stuff, like cats and dogs. So like you can replace the bed, but because obviously it's the Sim's gonna be having a lot of babies and toddlers and now infants to look after, you're gonna want to have a good night's sleep. So short of getting the most expensive bed, which is just really ugly, I decided just to go for like an expensive bed that is quite cute. That's a pack one. But of course, if you don't have some of the packs, you can kind of swap some items out. But like I said, I did try and do most of the base game, but for me it's really difficult. I did a live stream last night doing a bit of Sims, and on Twitch. If you don't already follow, if you don't know, sorry, I stream on Twitch underneath that English gal, same as this channel. It's always linked in my description if you want to go check me out. I was streaming a build last night, prepping just for like a regular home, and it was meant to be a base game home, and then it turned out to not be a base game home, and then I tried limiting my packs, and it turned out I still used 25 packs. But for me, I have 44, nearly, I think maybe 45 packs, DLCs. So for me, 25 packs is limiting my packs. But they're just small things, like there's like a makeup tray from one of the clutter kits, or like a rug, or I think a column from Get to Work, but I can't live without the Get to Work columns. I can't live without them. I just can't. Is it Get to Work? I think so. But just some things, like, it's mostly decoration, so if you did, again, download that one, that's on the gallery already underneath hashtag TEG builds. I think I just called it, like, Infant Update House or something like that, I can't remember. But yeah, if you did want to download that, it's fairly easy. A lot of the items on there, if I did use, like, I'm pretty sure, again, I used a cats and dogs bed. If I use, like, one item from a pack, I tried to carry on using other items from the same pack. But anyway, we're going off course. Sorry, this room I made as the teen bedroom, or like I envisioned it as a teen bedroom. There's a lot of skill building things, there's a lot of mirrors, bookcases, there's also like a little Alexa speaker thing, so if they wanted to dance around or whatever, or just listen to music, or things like that, they could, but a lot of mirrors for, you know, charisma, acting. Teens obviously get acne as well if you have the high school years pack, so mirrors are very handy. So there's mirrors kind of like everywhere, in all the bathrooms, I think, except from like the main upstairs bathroom, just because there wasn't really room for one, which is why there's a mirror in the teen bedroom. But I made that one the teen bedroom because I thought teens have a longer lifespan, so if you do manage to have like a million kids, chances are at one point you're going to have more teens than kids anyway, like than children. So I made that into predominantly a teen's bedroom, which is why it's got a computer in it. It's actually one of the only computers in the house. I think it's actually the only computer in the house. But I do a little study nook in the stairwell, so you could easily put a couple of laptops there or another PC there. But yeah, so I made that into like more of a teen room, just because they're the same size as the other room. No, actually slightly bigger. Because it's slightly bigger, it could fit more Sims in it. But you could easily make that into a kid's room as well. Or you could just blend the rooms. It really doesn't matter as long as there's a bed. But I did obviously make the smaller room more like a kid's room. I don't want to use bunk beds for that though, just because I've already used bunk beds. I already use bunk beds in the other room, so I don't want to like use bunk beds again. But yeah, the smaller room is clearly a bit more childlike, just because it kind of fit the idea better. Downstairs I did the toddler room. There's also a sunroom which turns into a playroom. Toddlers obviously and infants are a bit more annoying to deal with, just because of the fact that they can't really go up and down stairs. I easily kind of have to carry them down. So I imagine if you're doing a 100 baby challenge, it might be a little bit I I don't know, it just might be a little bit annoying to have to deal with carrying them all up and downstairs all the time. So once basically they're a baby, once they're an infant or a toddler, move them downstairs, and that way they have no stairs to have to climb. There's a room right next to it for playrooms and skill building. But yeah, this is the room, like, it's got plenty of room in here for cribs and things like that, so I might just do a couple cribs in here and maybe one toddler bed, just in case you have a couple of toddlers and infants at the same time. God bless you if you do. I also had like a fake baby changing table, but obviously we're gonna have a base game one of them now, so I'm gonna replace that. But yeah, just I didn't really do much decoration in there because I knew that's the main room that I'm going to be changing. The other rooms in this house, I don't think I'm going to change basically at all. It is just mainly this little play area and the toddler room that I want to change, and maybe some things in like the living room and kitchen and stuff like that. If you don't have Dream Home Decorator, first of all, it's one of my favorite packs in the game. You should definitely get it. It's worth it. But that tent is really good because I think maybe up to 3 toddlers can fit in that tent, and they can like play and they can watch each other, like imagine, and they get like a lot of imagination skill up, and they can also nap in there, which is pretty handy. So that tent is really, really good to have just in general. But if you don't have it, obviously there are different ways you can get that skill up. But that's why I put that little table out, because I think that table also gets imagination, and 4 toddlers can use that at the same time, as well as the fact that parents can also use it to help play the toddlers and socialize with the toddlers and get their own fun up. So it's pretty good. But up to 4 toddlers, and I think kids can use that. So it's a really good item to have, especially for kind of, I don't know, regular kids stuff, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's like kind of just a little skill building room at the back for playing. There's some like blocks and stuff at the back, and the tent. I didn't really do anything out of the back garden because I did want to keep this kind of cheap. And again, I'm not sure the exact price, we can check it when I load into the game, but I'm pretty sure, actually no, I have the game open, I'll just check it right now. I'm pretty sure it's literally, oh, never mind, I'm a liar. It's expensive, it's 53,000. How did it get to 53,000? I'm sure that when I was like going through this, it was like so much cheaper, but I guess it was not cheaper at all. Never mind. It's 53,000, but hey, if you were doing a 100 baby challenge, I don't think you're that opposed to cheating to buy a house suited for it. Because let's be honest, this is the sort of one where it's ready immediately, and I don't know the logistics. I don't know if you usually have like a mother and father living there, or like if it's just like a woman that lives there that has a male friend come round and help her out. I don't know the logistics of it, but yeah, maybe if you did have like a mum and dad that, you know, the dad always worked, the mum stayed at home with the kids, or maybe the mum goes to work and the dad stays at home with the kids. It's 2023, who knows. But yeah, if you maybe had that, then that's fine. But I didn't realize it was that expensive. I thought it was pretty cheap. There's me at the start saying it's a really cheap house. It's not a cheap house. But yeah, so apart from like the outside sort of thing that I'm just doing now, like that is basically the build done. Yeah, there are a few little tips and tricks you can have for 100 baby challenges. Apparently high chairs are fixed now too, so that'd be quite interesting. So I did put a few of them out of there. But yeah, like apparently if you're potty training one kid, if you get another toddler to watch them potty train, they also learn the potty skill, which I think is pretty good. I think they also get a thinking skill from that too, because they're watching, so that's pretty handy to do. It kind of kills 2 birds with 1 stone. But yeah, I didn't really do much of the back garden. I kind of left it as is, just so that it's a bit easier if you guys want to customize it yourself, but put like a little shaded bit, some monkey bars and things. But yeah, again, I didn't do too much for that. But that's basically the speed build done, so I'm gonna just pop into the game and let's do like some renovations to it to make it the baby update. Okay, so here's the house. Again, it's expensive. I can't believe it's so much more expensive than what I thought it was. I genuinely only thought it was like 20 odd grand. I was like, oh, this house is so cheap. But it must have been like before I did the back garden, surely. Like, I mean, this fence must cost a lot, right? Like, how much does that? The fence cost a bit. It's definitely not like 20 grand's worth. But I thought it was much cheaper. I guess once I put all the decorations in like this, in the little like exercise bit, sunroom and stuff, maybe that kind of added to it. I honestly don't remember. But yeah, so this is the house. So the main things we're going to be changing is this room. I did again leave it very plain on purpose. This is like the fake baby changing table and things like that. So let's look at the new items, shall we? Right, I haven't looked at any of this stuff though. Like, is all the stuff in the game? Yes, there's a little mat. Oh my god, it's so cool. Why is it not like showing us new? That's so annoying. Whenever Sims do like a base game update, it never shows things as new. Also, don't mind me sipping on a Red Bull, I'm tired. Right, first off, I do want to put one of these in here. Again, I left this wall empty just because I need to also turn on move objects. I left this wall kind of empty. I left like some things kind of sparse. I say that it's just mainly this wall, but like kind of behind the sofa, for example, would be a good place for like Or, I mean, yeah, let's get around that way. But behind the sofa is a good place for this. There's a load of swatches for these too. Like, I actually love how much Sims have upped their swatch game. The amount of options they give us, it can, like, these ones kind of fit the base game furniture, like these kind of orange ones. If you think of like the base game beds for toddlers, these match it pretty well, but they've also got more neutral ones, which is fantastic. I'm thinking for this room, should I just go with like, I might go with this one. It's kind of like just matching the colors, and that way it's kind of like, I don't know, it doesn't stand out too much, but it kind of still looks good. But yeah, oh my god, look at these. Look at all of these. Okay, we've got a new bassinet. Should I use the new bassinet upstairs? I think I should. We got this new bassinet. I'm gonna be like, I haven't seen any of this stuff, by the way. As soon as the update was done, I immediately loaded up OBS and started recording the video. So I haven't looked at any of this stuff, but look at all these. A rainbow swatch, that's so cute. I do want to keep this fairly neutral though. I don't really like the color on that. Like, I don't like the wicker, and it also doesn't really match in here. So I might just do like a regular, like this kind of greenish one. But these are cute. I can't believe it's been like, this game's been out for how many years? Like, oh my god, nearly like, it's been 2014, right? Nearly 10 years this game's been out, and this is the first base game bassinet we've got. That's actually kind of ridiculous, but also, why is it so dark in this room? Yeah, it's kind of like really dumb that, like, that's the first, oh, it's dark because it's night outside. It's kind of dumb how that's the first one we've got in a while, but again, a load of really good swatches. It's quite a good variety. And then all these cribs. So this is the crib that can change into the toddler bed. So, like, it's just a standard crib, and I love that. And this is the toddler bed it turns into. Obviously you can just buy them separately, or again you can have, if you, especially for 100 baby challenge, I'm gonna put these ones in here because it's very handy to not have to keep going to build mode, buy mode, all that stuff, and replacing your furniture, storing things away. It's very, very handy to have these on hand because again these just kind of like convert, which is so cool. Like, I love that because in real life you do get things like that. Like my little sister, when she was a baby, I was like 15 when she was born, she had a crib that started off like a baby bed, like it was like a really tall, like high up one, and then as she got older you kind of lowered it down, and eventually I think it turned into a bed at the end as well. So it's a very modern thing to have something like this. So I'm gonna, should I keep one of these in here as well? Just have, let's just get rid of these real quick. I don't want them. I also don't want this stuff anymore. Like, I don't want any of that. I'm gonna keep the decorations just in case. I don't know what decorations come with this. I'm gonna get rid of the drawers. But yeah, I'm gonna keep 3 of these. Should I have them like all up against the wall like that, and that way it'll save some space? Or should I just have them how I had them? Because I don't know how these function properly. Like, I don't, because the arrow's facing that way, I'm actually not gonna do that. I am just gonna, like, I don't know how these function yet. Like, I don't know what you need for these, so yeah, I haven't really seen any gameplay either. I've seen like James Turner do a little bit. I've seen Simsies like talking about her builds because she's got a few builds in the new pack, which is so cool. But other than that, I haven't seen anything. But yeah, we have obviously got new beds, like other cribs as well. You got this one to look like this base game bed. All the same kind of swatches again as well, which is so cool. We've got this one to match this base game bed. I wish you could also turn these into, you know, similar sort of beds, but you can't, as far as I'm aware. That it's just this one that can change into a bed. But yeah, it's kind of got matching swatches. Oh my god, that's not what I wanted to do. And there's also another one, right? Again, I haven't actually looked at this stuff yet. I'm sure there's another one. I could be completely wrong. You know what? The other one might be coming with the new pack. That's coming out next week. Is that next week? I think it is, right? I would love it if they could make, like, how they got a kids room. I'd love if they could make babies/infants on here as well. Or like maybe have like a separate thing down here for babies/infants, because it make it kind of searching for these things a bit easier, because when you go to the furniture there's just so much stuff here and there doesn't really seem to be much order to them, which is kind of annoying. I'm gonna move this over here. Like, where should I put the toddler bed? Anyway, I don't care. Where's the baby changing table? I'm like so overwhelmed, but like I'm loving it. Like, this is a good overwhelmed. Like, there's so much stuff and I'm obsessed. We do get one, right? We have these little rugs. Infants love their floor time and they love shapes and colours. Give your infant plenty to be excited about. Baby's first rug is the perfect backdrop for many cute photos. Right, so this thing you can put out, and I'm pretty sure you can like choose to put your baby there for like tummy time and things like that. I suppose it's not really tummy time, but in real life it'd be called tummy time. But you've got some really cute swatches on here. Like, these are actually adorable, and I wonder like how these would size up for rugs in general. Like a little watermelon, that's so cute. And this fox one is actually adorable. Like, you can size it up and it looks alright. So if you don't have a baby anymore, like a toddler, you could easily just use this as a rug in like a bedroom or something. Or like, I mean, you've got this confetti one. You've got this one, which I imagine might size up kind of nicely. It doesn't, it's not too bad. It's a bit hazy, but it's not too bad. But you got these ones, which I think you can just put your babies down on. But I think if you put them on the floor, it spawns with one. You just can't change what it looks like. So I will put like one. I'll get 2 of these at some point and shove them somewhere. I have no idea where I'm going to put them. This crib, by the way, you can put into your inventory, so that's why I've got that out, so you can just take it wherever you go. It makes things a bit easier. But where is, like, the changing table? Like, I don't know where any of that stuff is. Oh my god, you got clutter. Oh my god, you got... Okay. Diapers. Baby care clutter. Wipes. Oh, I'm a sucker for some good cluttery items. These are kind of the same, but I like them because you can really choose what you want. Oh my god, it's like a baskets. That's cool. I mean, it's not actually cool at all. Oh, I know one gift basket. That's so... I'm gonna put that over here. Because, obviously, like, you're gonna have a lot of babies, right? This is cool. This is actually a bookcase item, although it's very tall. Like, it's meant to be for, like, toddler books and stuff, I guess. So... I might replace this bookcase with that, you know, because it's a big bulky bookcase where it might be more helpful to have a smaller one. Look at how cute this little... That's so cute. Oh my god. Are there different swatches? Oh my god, that's so adorable. Okay, I can't get... I'm gonna have to replace the toys over here. This one looks a bit... I'm not gonna go there. Where is the changing table though? Oh, you also got this little rug too. I don't think I'm gonna use this rug because I've already got like carpets in here and stuff. I thought that'd be the safer option when you have babies. Is there not a changing station? Do you not get a base game changing station? Because if not, that's kind of rubbish. Is this like an infant? I just want to have a look to see what they've got on theirs. There is no changing station. That's actually kind of dumb. Anyway, okay, so they haven't got a changing station for base game. You can change the nappies on the floor, but I think that's kind of annoying, actually, how they haven't got that. Like, you'd think that they would have something like that, right, for base game? Because in the pack we're getting, I think 2 or 3 changing stations, and then like a one for like commercial where it kind of folds down. So it's actually really kind of dumb that we're not getting one. That's actually really annoying. I'm gonna use this one. This is my favorite one to use because it has just like nice swatches on it. And then I'll just search up for Ottoman. And because I've got everything else kind of blue themed, I'm just going to go with like a blue theme in general. I feel like that just kind of makes a lot of sense in this case. Right, what items do I keep in here though? I can't deal with things being... I can't deal with clutter. I have to have all of it. And that's a real problem. I'm going to put these where I want them to be first, and then I'll deal with some swatches after that. Okay, we've got a little clutter table. I kind of wish the wipes had like a tissue hanging out of it. Like an actual thing, but that looks, I mean, it looks very cluttered, doesn't it? But I think that's kind of for the best because you're gonna have a lot of babies, and it never hurts to be prepared. I was gonna put this over here as well, but the window's kind of blocking it. I could maybe put that here instead. Should I keep Bluffy in here or should I just get rid of Bluffy? I feel like having a Bluffy in here is good just for like aesthetic reasons, but is it like really needed? Because I mean, the skill room's in here, but then there isn't a room for a Bluffy in there. So, should I maybe put like 2 Bluffies in here? Is there room for 2 Bluffies in here? I mean, I could put like one like here and then one over here, right? Or is that like too symmetrical? Is that creepy? It's probably a bit creepy, right? But like, it would be good to have multiple, because I think toddlers can get their social up with these, right? I don't know if kids can, unless their imagination skill is high enough. I feel like toddlers can, unless I'm just really dumb. I could be really dumb. And I'm gonna put the toddler bed up against the wall, just because, like, in my regular gameplay, I have the toddler bed like that far off the wall, and the toddler still gets off that side and walks around, and it's really inconveniencing to my life. Now, what do I do with these little things? Like, I don't want to just put a kid on the floor. That seems, like, really bad. What if I put it, like, here? And that way, like, it's not, like, out of sight of the mum, and it's not kind of in the way, because I'm assuming Sims can walk over that. Like, surely they'll be able to walk over that with no problem. And like, just to make it stand out a bit, should we make that a different colour? Like, what should we... Should we do the... I don't want to do the watermelon. I'll do the moon, because it kind of still matches in here. And then this one can maybe be like the mountains, and this can go in here, potentially. Because the thing with infants, right, is you can take them out of the crib, and you can carry them around, and they can roll around on the floor, and they can do that sort of stuff. So, like, keeping them in the cribs is just like having a bassinet baby, and from what I've seen, they seem to be so much high maintenance that you really can't just have them out on the floor, have them in the cribs. They need to be, like, soothed and, like, taken care of and things like that. So, from what I've seen, you do need to actually do some stuff with them. It's not just a case of, like, I can just forget about it. You can't. They are there, and they're not leaving. Like, they are full force, gonna cause a lot of pain to your life. But I'm still so excited to play with them, to be honest. This room seems so plain for like a kid's room, but like I don't know what else to do. Have they got any more like wall decals that have come out with like the base game? I mean, there are some. I actually discovered a really cute one. It is a cats and dogs one. This one, I never knew. I never noticed how cute this was before. But like, look how cute. Imagine like, oh, how many hamsters tall are you? I'm 3 hamsters tall today, mum. That's so cute. It's such a cute. Like, I'm obviously so behind the trend of this one, or like just the knowledge of this one, but like it is actually so adorable. So I'm gonna use that. And I can kind of squish that into Bluffy a little bit, so that way it looks like it was always there and kind of a bit intentional. But like I feel like these wall decals are just so cute, and we are getting more with the DLC. Just for now, like we haven't got many. I don't know what else to do for wall decals. I got these little night lights because they help prevent nightmares and stuff, and the kids get like a positive mood of waking up by a light. That's always really handy to have. Other than that though, I don't know what else is new. Like I genuinely have no clue what else has been added to the game. Like, I wish that when they did a patch like this, the new things actually showed as new things. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get rid of, like, apart from the cat toy, I love the cat toy, and the rubber ducky. The rubber ducky can stay. I'm gonna get rid of all these other toys, though. I wanna have, like, I wanna have the little koala, because I think these are infant toys, right? Toddlers can't use them. Oh, supports children. Okay, supports toddlers, supports infants. That's really cool, actually, so they can all use this, which is so cute. This is so adorable. Oh my god, I actually love it. This toy box doesn't function. I wish they'd make this function as a toy box, but it doesn't. Little squeak heart. What's the different swatch with it? Little fox looking one. Okay, we'll go with that. What else is new? The little rattle. I'm gonna do like 2 or 3 of these rattles, I think. Do some different colours. So we'll go for like a purple one. And then we'll go for like a yellow one. I always like to put the duck in here. Like the duck always sits on this little bear's lap. Again, lots of really good swatches on these. It's really, really cute. And then what about, are there any new skill building items apart from infants and, oh wait, this is an infants and toddlers thing. Oh right, okay, that's actually really cool. Never mind, you know what I said earlier about they should put that in. This is now infants and toddlers. This before used to be skill stuff, right? Or that was skill? Or was that just toddlers? I don't know. I've already got some high chairs. I've got 2 potties in the downstairs toilet. You can obviously get more potties if you really wanted to. I just chose not to. Right, so that's actually quite handy to have that. Okay, I don't think I need to have anything else then. This will be all the new stuff. If it's infants and toddlers, in theory, all the new stuff should be in here. I could be wrong with that. Obviously, it might be like other things that aren't in here, but you know, you never know. Oh, actually, so you can upgrade these cots to have a mobile on them, right? But just for decoration, I am going to put some mobiles on here. The mobiles actually will help soothe the kid to sleep. So it's actually worth investing. I think it's like 50 simoleons. Sorry, hiccups. I think it's like 50 simoleons to like upgrade the crib to have a mobile on them so that it helps soothe them to sleep. And if you have like a wiggly toddler or like toddlers have like different traits and stuff. Toddlers and infants have a load of traits now, which can make them a bit more unique and a bit more difficult to deal with. So if you do have like one of them, it will help them sleep. I don't think this would do anything actually. I think it's more just a decoration, but you can add them on, so I would recommend doing that if you can. But yeah, I think that is actually the whole house done. I didn't bother doing curtains and stuff because I just couldn't be bothered. There's so many windows in this house, it's pointless. But yeah, if you didn't already know, get this 300 baby challenge if you have Get to Work, because it will save your life. It will make things a lot more easier to deal with, and just, yeah, in general. And if you have Dream Home Decorating, you didn't know that this does energy and fun. Can I actually find this real quick? Like, what else does it do? Oh, okay. Yeah, energy and fun, so they can play in it, which gets their imagination skill up, and they can play, I think up to 3. I'm not too sure, but that's for toddlers, not for infants. Obviously, infants can't get in there. But yeah, if you have Dream of a Decorator, use this for 100 Baby Challenge because it will save your life as well. And also making sure that when you're potty training one of them, get another one to watch. It's always really helpful. Or if one of them lands beforehand and they're like going themselves, or if you have an independent toddler, get them to like learn to potty themselves and get another toddler to watch them. It just makes things a lot easier to deal with. From as far as I'm aware, I could be completely wrong. I've never done it myself. I don't plan on doing it myself, but that is basically it. This house will be uploaded literally in a second. I'm gonna change the name to Infant 100 Baby Challenge. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna make that this, and this is a 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom. right? 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. And this will be on the gallery like literally in 2 seconds. So by the time this video is up, it will be up on the gallery underneath hashtag TEG builds. Just because it makes it easier to find anything that I personally do. It'll be on the gallery under TEG builds. Again, this is a very like normal looking house. It's a big house, so if you didn't want to do the 100 baby challenge, you could even just download this and take away a load of the beds, and I genuinely would play in this house. It's a good enough house, I think, for like a regular gameplay, but especially if you want to have a load of babies and try and do a challenge with infants, good luck to you. You're a mental is not for me. But if you want to play in this house, feel free to do so. I did again try to limit how many packs. Actually, how many packs are there? Let's upload this real quick. Let's just see. You know what? That's not a lot of packs. That's actually, I'm not mad about that. How many packs is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 packs, and one of them's holiday celebration. So like, and that's just a rug. Like 8 packs isn't bad. What did I use for like my first pet stuff? That's actually not bad. Oh, that okay. Yeah, the stuff from the other packs and stuff are very like less needed. I feel like the stuff that I've used most is probably from cats and dogs. With like the beds and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't really think I use many things that are like essential from other packs. So this kind of is a base game build if you really think about it. I mean, it's not, but there are just a few things in there. Again, I did try my best. So it is mostly base game build. It is 51,838 simoleons. 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom. How many Sims can this sleep? So it has 4 beds downstairs, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, technically 11 Sims this can sleep, plus 3 babies, so technically 14 Sims this can fit in. So if you're already starting off with infants, I don't know if that's allowed in the 100 baby challenge, I have no idea, but this can do quite a lot for you. So if you want to download it, there is just hashtag TEG builds on the gallery, infant 100 baby challenge house, and yeah, basically that's about it. But good luck if you guys do decide to try it. Let me know what you think of the build. Let me know if you are going to try it, if you're that insane to try it. Are you excited for infants? Are you excited for the DLC? I can't wait for it to come out, to be completely honest. All the new, mainly for the build mine items, they look sick, and I'm a builder, clearly. I'm gonna try and get this video up tonight, like tonight. Like this is the day it's come out, so this is the Tuesday. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to be streaming on Twitch live, and I might try to do the 7 infant challenge, where you have 7 infants, and you have to, you know, not... Oh, wow, some person's already favoured it. Cool. Where you have to try and not, like, die or get your infants taken away and get them to age up into toddlers. I might try that on stream tomorrow because I feel like that might be really chaotic. So if you're not really following me on Twitch and you want to maybe check that out, link in the description is just under, it's just twitch.tv/thatenglishgal. But yeah, maybe check that out. But other than that, guys, happy simming. Good luck with the new update. I'm really disappointed we don't have changing tables, but what can we do? And yeah, hopefully your EA app lets you in if it hasn't already. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Took a chance on a good thing, yeah. Now I got you on my right wing.